Greetings and salutations, viewers. It is I, Cybertronics, coming to you with the answer portion to my Q&A video that I did last Saturday. I was going to do this on Saturday, but I was not feeling well. And I decided, I'll wait till Monday. When I was feeling better, so I'm feeling a little better. Still a little stuffed up, but I'm better. So, let's go on to this. I have several good questions. And I'm going to start with one on Facebook from a friend of mine on Facebook. So we'll answer that one first. It is from my good friend Natalie Cole. Went to school with her. And her question is, when did you first realize making movies is what you wanted to do? Well, it actually started back in high school. My senior year, I was in TV productions, and I got to see the back-end portion of what goes on onto a show and movies and stuff like that. I'm like, I can do that. I'm very creative. I think I could do that. So it actually all started back in high school. And it wasn't until just recently, a couple of years ago, when I got the internet, everything hooked up, and got a webcam and first started doing videos, that I let some of the craziness come out. So it's been a while. So there's your answer. Alright, on to the YouTube questions. I'm going to give the names of people that I know, and if I don't know, I hope I pronounce your YouTube names properly. If not, sorry, I'm only human. Last time I checked, I'm only human. Alright, first question comes from Anime Loving Otaku. I hope I pronounced that right. He goes, how did you get into Transformers, and what was your very first one? How did I get into Transformers? Well, I got into Transformers at a young age. Actually, I am one of the people who grew up with the G1 series. Watched it, fell in love with it, and it wasn't until the second season until I got my first Transformer. Actually, my first Transformer was not a Transformer. My first Transformer was a GoBot. My first GoBot was Leader 1. And that was the first one I ever got. And then my first real Transformer was Sea-Spray, got to me by my late father. And I have Sea-Spray still, so that's cool. Sea-Spray holds a special place in my heart. So, there you go. Next question is from my good buddy Megamach. Megamach asks, Okay, here's my question, buddy. What does the Scouter say about Goku's power level? It's over 9,000! There you go. Yes, I watched Dragon Ball Z. Deal with it. Next question comes from, what is your top five best or worst Kamen Rider in any era? And that comes from Common Toy Reviewer. Ooh. See, I'm recently new into the whole Kamen Rider thing, and I've only watched O's, Double, Decade, Den-O, Kiva, and Kabuto. Those are the only ones I've watched so far. That's 6. Now, in the top 5, I'll have to say Double is number 1, because Double had the multiple combinations, which is pretty cool, followed by O's. O's is actually really good as well. Next is Kiva. I really enjoyed Kiva. Den-O being number 4, which is fine. Very funny. And number 5, Kabuto. I really enjoyed Kabuto, so Kabuto is my 5th. My top 5 Kamen Riders. Top 5 worst in a series. Right now, I would actually say that the B is the only one that's made the list so far, because he kept switching people, and each person who got him, something different happened to him, except for the guy who became Gatak. So I really don't have much of a list of top 5 worst, so those are the answers to my top 5. Alright, this next one comes from Cam, Batcam11, and is, why don't you watch Bleach? because I can't find it anywhere. I don't have TV, and I can't watch Cartoon Network, and I don't feel like downloading anything on it. So I watched 2 episodes. I'm like, I didn't really enjoy it. I know some people out there really enjoy it. To me, I just didn't like it. So that's why I don't watch Bleach. I use Bleach to wash my clothes. That doesn't count though. So deal with it. All right, the next question comes from Autobot Grimlock. Do you want to get Dark of the Moon and the Prime toy lines? Okay, Dark of the Moon, there's maybe 2 or 3 figures that I wouldn't mind getting of Dark of the Moon because they look really cool. The rest is just meh. That would be the Sentinel Prime leader, the leader, Ironhide. Okay, actually just 2. Those are the only 2 I really want to get. And the other ones, if I'll see them in the store and look at them closely, maybe. If not, I'm just going to stick with those 2, and that's it. The Prime toy lines, so far, all of the ones I've seen, I want except one. I just don't like Optimus Prime from the Prime series. It just doesn't do anything to me. Now, if I see it up close, it might be a different story, but the pictures I've seen, I just can't wrap my head around it. So there you go. The next one comes from Peekapoo25. What do you think Energon tastes like? Cookies. Cookies. Here you go. Oreo cookies to be exact, because you see how wild the Transformers are wild about Energon. I guess it tastes like Oreo cookies. You just can't eat just one Oreo. Try it, you'll you'll want more. All right, this next questions, multiple, comes from my really good friend John 3.0. Even though I said one question apiece, he asked multiple questions. Greedy man. He goes, well, I know what your least favorite Transformer is, but I don't know what your favorite Transformer is. Oh, if you don't have your Holy Grail yet, what is it? And if you can meet and hang out with anyone in all the entire world in any point in history, who would it be? Okay. And for all those that don't know who my least favorite Transformer is, it's Energon Ironhide. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Yet I own it. Okay, my favorite Transformer of all times is Sea Spray. I love that character. I know it's goofy, but I like it. I really do. Okay. If I don't have my Holy Grail yet, what is it? I have multiple Holy Grails. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's probably going to say Fortress Maximus. No, not Fort Max. I wouldn't mind getting a Fort Max, but it's not my Holy Grail. My Holy Grails are as follows. Beast Wars Megatron. Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron. Beast Wars Optimus Primal. And either Galaxy Convoy from Transformers Galaxy, or the American version from Transformers Cybertron Leader Optimus Prime. That's it. Those are my Holy Grails. Something a little bit more attainable than a Fort Max. If I could get a Fort Max, I'd be happy, but that's not my Holy Grail. Okay, and if it's anybody I can hang out in any point of history, who would it be? Oh, that's actually a good question. There's a lot of people I wouldn't mind hanging out with. Actually, there's 2. I would love to hang out with Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking and have an intellectual conversation with them. Even though I'd probably be lost with most of it, it would be pretty fascinating to see their 2 views on science and that. That would be really cool. So, there you go, John. I hope you're happy. The next person is Torchwood Belfast, and his question is, What Kamen Rider series did you watch first? Kamen Rider Double. That was the first one I watched, and it got me into all the Sentai, and it's pretty good. I like it. I really do like it. So, and I also blame Matt for getting me involved in Kamen Rider and other people. But I think that's another question that will come up later. Alright, the next one comes from Mr. Decepticon Leader. If you can transform into anything, what would it be and why? Ooh, that's a good question. I would transform into a spy camera and hide inside of the girls' locker room. Nah, that's just shit. What would an ATM machine? Because I would love to mess with people and their money. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Alright, the next question comes from Blue Phoenix 6. What do you think about while you're lying in bed just before you go to sleep at night? Pie and bacon. Okay, there you go. Pie and bacon. I got nothing more to say on that one. The next one comes from Raven BH, and it's any chance by starting a buy score on your Transformers reviews. Something like I give the Transformer or toy a 4 out of 10, don't waste your money, or 4 stars out of 4, pick him up ASAP. There's a lot of people who do that, and what it is, that differs. Some person can really hate one figure, and another person really like it, and you're torn. I say if I like a figure or not, and say, hey, choose that you will. That's how it is. That's with me. Pick your own video. Pick your own toy. Watch multiple videos of the one figure, and get all your information. For me, doing a buy score, I've seen it done so many times, and I've seen some people post, oh, I really hate this. It's 4 out, and pass it up. And then I look at the figure and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not as bad as what they say, and I picked it up. So, always go with your own feelings on a toy. Don't listen to other people's. So like I said, watch multiple reviews, then make up your decision. It's a lot easier than just going by one person's buy score. So, there you go. I hope that makes sense for you. Alright, the next questions, 2 of them, come from Fuji Sakamara. Greedy man. Where did I get my hat? I got this hat at Walmart, and I got the other one at Kohl's. And I got my Tron hat from my friends in Australia. So, shush. And the next question is, can I have cheeseburger? No. No cheeseburger for you. They're all mine. Deal with it. Alright. The next question comes from the person I stole this video idea from. No. Spencer, Century Productions. I got to your question, so here you go with the answer. His question is, I got a question. When you review figures, toys, and movies, what do you have the most fun reviewing, and why? Keep up the great work, bro. Also, 47 minutes this time, 2 hours the next time. If you do a 2-hour Q&A video, I'm not watching it. I'm going to run away. Nah, I'll probably watch it. I'll be bored. I'll make a sandwich. Okay. What do I have the most fun reviewing? Believe it or not, I have the most fun reviewing movies. The reason why, my YouTube name comes up as MovieMan33843, but I call myself Cybertron X. There's a reason why the MovieMan33843. I used to work in a video store, and that's all I would do is watch movies all day long. So I have more enjoyment of watching movies and being able to pick out what actor goes in what movies and all that. So I have more fun doing that. So, and because I do have more, that's the reason. That's I enjoy movies a lot. And that's why I have more fun doing movie reviews, because I can sit down and watch the movie multiple times, pick out certain key points that I need to discuss in a review, so I don't spoil it. So there you go. Movies. What I enjoy reviewing the most. The next question comes from that bastard in Long Island, Moon 31624. You bastard! Multiple questions. I'm gonna smack you. Hit you hard! He asks, do you have the courage to ride with the devil? Yes, I do. If you buy a devil driver, will you let me have it? No, because it's my money. I'm going to keep it, bastard. If not, can I come to your house and stab you a few times and take it for my own? Bring it, bitch. The answer is no. The next question is, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? That many. He can do that much. As much as he wants to. Because he's a woodchuck, and he can do whatever the hell he wants. The next question is, does Sally sell seashells by the seashore? Yes, she does. She does. I've seen it. Yeah, she turns a good profit, too, actually. Last week, she made $400 in one day. It's not bad. If so, for how much, and is she hot? She sells for $2 a piece, and yeah, she's hot. She looks like Michelle Trachtenberger. There you go. I hope that answered your questions, man. The next one comes from the Insane Monkey Boy. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, you could ask that guy in Cleveland. Oh, wait, he's dead. Next question. Questions. Oh, wait, question. Comes from KJ Hulk, and his question is, favorite toy that you own? He goes, by the way, I took a break from Century's video to watch and comment on yours. Still got 20 minutes to go on his. Yeah, 20 minutes. That's when I got up and peed. Okay. My favorite toy that I own. My G1 Sea Spray. It's my favorite toy. I would grab that if the house was on fire. I'd grab Sea Spray. So there you go. Okay, the next question comes from Wargun1000. I have a question. Who's better? Decade, DN, Kiva, Double, Momotarasu, or Ryuki? You can pick two. Momotarasu is my #1 pick. I love that guy. Momotarasu is awesome. He's the best of all the Imagine. And Double. I'll go with Double, so there you go. Oh, excuse me. The next one comes from Zizzler Zach. I can't pronounce your screen name, so I'm going Zach. What do you do outside of YouTube? Well, there's that guy in Cleveland again, but you can't ask him. He's dead. No, I work for a Florida, a southern-based grocery store chain. I'm not giving the name. I don't mix work with YouTube, but I work there in the produce department. I've been doing retail produce for almost 16 years. So if you need somebody to tell you how good of an apple is, hey, I'm your man. Alright. The next question comes from Shadow34152489QC. No. What's with all the numbers? I know I got plenty of numbers, but good grief. Shadow asks, why did you decide to start being a reviewer on YouTube? It's a good question. And I'll answer that right after these messages. No. What started me being a YouTube reviewer? I was watching other people's YouTube videos, and I was really enjoying them. And I had my own collection. It wasn't that big at the time. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. So I gave it a shot. And a couple of years later, I'm now a YouTube partner, and my collection is extremely large. Larger than I thought it would ever be. I didn't think I'd own this many Transformers and other things. It's just grown. And I've made so many friends in doing it, and that's what's cool. And YouTube has actually gotten me more friends and people that I can respect. So, yeah, it was watching other people's stuff that got me to decide and thinking, hey, I'm going to try it. Alright, the next question comes from Helena the Melon 6. Helena. Sweet Helena. What type of music do you like? I like all types of music. I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. I can listen to any kind. As long as it, except death metal, I can't, all the streaming, sorry, I just can't get into it. I want to understand what the person's saying. It's like a dog getting his balls caught in a grinder. Favorite Transformer? Sea Spray. You'll find that a lot when somebody asks me that question. And her last question is, and can I have a cuddle? Yes, you can. Either come to the States, or I'll go to the UK and I'll give you a cuddle. Love you, Helen. Alright. The next question comes from SMSN01. I can't pronounce that name, so I'm just spelling it out. He goes, a while ago you made a very heart-on-your-sleeve video about you and the recent lack of female attention. Well, this question is, have you found the girl yet? No, I haven't. See, that video was part of when I do suffer from bouts of depression, and that video was when I was having a really bad bout of depression. I'm much better now, and no, I haven't found anybody, but I do have friends. I do have female friends, so nothing yet, but you know, you can't be picky, you can't be choosing, you know. If I find somebody, I find somebody. Alright. There you go. And the last question comes from Nick, the True Phantasm. What or who got you in the wonderful world of Kamen Rider? Also, what is your opinion on Kamen Rider G? Okay. What and or who? Actually, it was who's. Multiple. The following people I would like to thank for getting me involved in Kamen Rider. TJ Omega. Thank you. Charles and Chaos. Thank you. Alex, Jazz Santi, thank you. Matt, Timey2Wimey, thank you. Phil, Hot Rod G1, thank you. All these people got me involved in Kamen Rider, which now I spend money to buy these. Thank you ever so much. And he wants to know my opinions on Kamen Rider G. A Kamen Rider that transforms through the power of booze. That's right, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go on YouTube. Or I could put a link to the video on this, I probably will. If not, just go on YouTube, type in Kamen Rider G transformation. His transformation is inserting a bottle of wine into what looks like a wine opener. A bottle opener. And he transforms into Kamen Rider G. Gee whiz, that's weird. So yeah, Kamen Rider G, an alcoholic superhero. We have the one already, it's called Iron Man. Alright, those are all the questions and answers that I get on this video. I'm going to disable the questions on that video. Might take the video down, I don't know. But, there you go. This video will be going up, and I hope I answered your questions truthfully. Look for another one in the future. I've actually enjoyed doing this, so until next time, full naked bacon. Later, people.